The kettle whistled as Esta, arranged chamomile tea bags in our cozy Boise kitchen, my husband's warm laugh filling the air, our life a quiet rhythm, until his phone lit up with a text from my sister, Lena, that read, "I'm pregnant," shattering my world in a single breath, my heart plummeting, the truth unraveling, in the Idaho dusk. The Boise evening was soft with April's tentative warmth, the air laced with the scent of blooming lilacs and damp earth, our modest craftsman bungalow aglow with lamplight, its cedar siding weathered but proud. At 34, Esta, stood at the kitchen counter, my hands steady as I arranged chamomile tea bags in a tin, the kettle's low hum a familiar pulse, my husband, Caleb, 36, sprawled on the couch, his laugh warm as he scrolled his phone. Our life was a quiet rhythm, my library assistant job, his carpentry work, our evenings of shared dinners and Netflix, a stability I'd cherished, its cracks unseen, until a text from my younger sister, Lena, 28, lit up his screen, her words, "I'm pregnant," a blade, my world tilting, trembling, in the Idaho dusk. I was a planner, my days spent organizing books at the Boise Public Library, my nights cooking, tonight, shepherd's pie or mending Caleb's work shirts, my $2,800 savings a modest buffer, our bungalow a home we'd bought 3 years ago, its mortgage a shared vow. Caleb was my anchor, his hazel eyes kind, his "You're my rock," Esta a refrain, our marriage a haven, not flawless, his late nights, my quiet worries, but steady, I thought, my family, mom, dad, Lena, a backdrop, close but not intrusive, their Sunday dinners a ritual, my trust a foundation, now quaking. That can't mean what I think, my inner monologue stammered, shock a raw pulse, Lena's text a flare, Caleb's frozen glance a tell, my stability a lie, my heart a wound, not their spark. I stepped to the living room, the kettle's whistle fading, my "Who's that?" casual, my voice a mask, his phone dark, his "Just Lena," checking in too quick, his eyes darting, my pulse racing, the air thick, the lilac scent cloying through the open window. He's lying, my inner voice choked, fear a stone, Lena's "I'm pregnant," a truth, not a mistake, my sister, vibrant, impulsive, a yoga instructor, a shadow I'd never feared, her visits frequent, her laughs with Caleb easy, my trust blind, now cracking. A flashback surfaced, raw and subtle. I was 30, in our backyard, Lena's "You're so settled," Esta bright, Caleb's "She's perfect," warm, mom's Lena's finding her way, softer, dad's nod for me, their balance a norm, my security a truth, now questioned. I sat, the couch's plaid fabric rough, my "What did she say?" calm, my hand steady, his "Just yoga stuff" a dodge, his fingers twitching, my "Let me see" firm, his hesitation a confession, my heart pounding, the phone heavy as he passed it, Lena's text glowing, no context, just "I'm pregnant," my breath shallow, his "It's not what you think" weak, my "Then what is it?" sharp, my voice breaking, the room shrinking, the lamplight harsh. They've done this, my inner heart reeled, betrayal a tide, Caleb's lies a theft, Lena's role a wound, my marriage a canvas, now torn, my worth a question, not their answer. A flashback hit, soft but sore. I was 27, in mom's kitchen, Lena's new job shared, her "I'm free now" bold, my "I'm proud" genuine, Caleb's "She's a firecracker" light, dad's "You're both good girls" gruff, mom's smile for Lena, my stability a shadow, their dynamic a thread, now unraveling. I didn't see it, my inner monologue mourned, grief a pang, Caleb's late nights, Lena's texts a pattern, my trust a flaw, my strength a flicker, not their spark. I stood, the phone in hand, his Esta, wait desperate, my "I need air" final. The porch steps cold, the lilac scent bitter, my $2,800 a lifeline, not a plan, his voice fading, my heart heavy, my strength a whisper, not a shout. I leaned against the porch rail, the neighborhood quiet, the craftsman's windows glowing, Caleb's shadow inside, Lena's text a balm, their secret a cliff, my marriage a fog, my family, mom's calls, dad's gruffness, a tether, now suspect. What am I to them? My inner voice wondered, tension rising, Lena's pregnancy a truth, Caleb's betrayal a wound, my stability a lie, my independence a spark, trembling, in the Boise night, my hurt a reality, my strength a light, not theirs to dim, my path a shadow, mine to forge, not theirs to erase, my next step a question, unanswered, but mine, not theirs to claim. The Boise dawn was gray with April's chill, the air heavy with the scent of wet pavement and fading lilacs, our craftsman bungalow silent, its cedar siding dulled by the morning mist. At 34, I, Esta, sat on the edge of our bed, my chamomile tea cold, my eyes raw from a sleepless night, the weight of Caleb's betrayal, his affair with my sister, Lena, her pregnancy text, I'm pregnant, glowing on his phone, a wound that pulsed, raw, from last night's discovery. My parents' call this morning, their voices siding with Lena, deep in the cut, my isolation a fog, my worth a question, trembling, in the Idaho gray, as betrayal carved a hollow where my stability once stood. Our bedroom was a stranger's, the quilt I'd sewn bunched, Caleb's work boots gone. He'd left for his shop at 5 a.m., his "we'll talk tonight" a whisper, my silence a wall. I was a library assistant, my $2,800 savings a fragile thread, my life, organizing books, cooking for Caleb, our bungalow's mortgage, unraveled, Lena's text a bomb, her pregnancy a truth, my marriage a lie. He chose her, my inner monologue choked, grief a raw pulse, Caleb's it's not what you think, a lie, Lena's vibrancy, 28, yoga instructor, a theft, my trust a ruin, my family a tether, now snapping. I stood, my slipper soft, the mirror reflecting a face, pale, shadowed. I didn't know, my strength a flicker, not their spark. Mom's call came at 7, her voice tight. Esta, Lena told us. She's scared, pregnant, needs us. Dad's grunt followed, his she's young, made a mistake. Gruff there, you're steady, you'll cope a verdict, my it's with Caleb flat, mom's pause heavy, her she didn't mean it weak. Dad's don't make this harder, sharp, their loyalty to Lena a blade, my place erased. They're choosing her, my inner voice reeled, betrayal a tide, mom's we're family a manipulation, dad's you're strong a myth, their favoritism a pattern, my worth a question, now crumbling. I hung up, my hands shaking, the phone dark, their voices a ghost, my isolation a truth, not their fault. A flashback surfaced, raw and vivid. I was 12, in our kitchen, my spelling bee trophy shared, mom's nice, Esta brief, dad's Lena's dance recitals tonight, louder, Lena, 6, twirling, her I'm the star bold, my good job small, their focus hers, my pride a shadow, my worth a seed, then buried. They always saw her first, my inner heart ached, sadness a stone, Lena's spark a crown, my steadiness a footnote, their Lena's special, a chant, my silence a cage, now breaking. Another flashback hit. I was 22, in their yard, my library job new, Lena's, I'm moving to Boise, bright, mom's, she's fearless, warm, dad's nod for her. My, I like my work, quiet, their pride hers, my stability unseen, my resilience a light, now flickering. I wandered to the kitchen, the shepherd's pie from last night untouched, the chamomile tin open. It scent bitter, my $2,800 a lifeline, not a plan, Caleb's absence a void, Lena's pregnancy a fact, my parents, she needs us a wall, my isolation a weight, not a choice. What am I to them? My inner monologue mourned, self-doubt a storm, mom's you'll cope a dismissal, dad's don't make harder, a command, Lena's silence a jab, their family a circle, me outside, my worth a question, not their answer. I texted my coworker, Sarah. My not in today's shaky, her take care quick, my world shrinking, her kindness a spark, not their flame. I sat at the table, the clocks tick loud, A library book, Jane Eyre unread, my who am I now? A whisper, my doubt. Was I ever enough? A roar. Sarah's, you're great, a memory. My strength, a whisper, not a shout. I'd called Lena my why, raw, her I'm sorry, Esta tearful, her it just happened weak, my you're my sister broken, her silence a confession, my hang-up a boundary, not a bridge. She broke us, my inner voice seethed, anger a pulse, Lena's I'm pregnant a theft, Caleb's lies a wound, my parents' bias a betrayal, my marriage a canvas, now ash, my worth a question, mine to forge. A flashback softened the edge. I was 28, in Mom's living room. My engagement to Caleb shared. Lena's, he's cute, playful. Mom's, Lena's teaching yoga, brighter. Dad's, you're settled, gruff. Their focus split. My joy a flicker. Their favoritism a thread, now torn. I thought we were whole. My inner monologue sighed. Grief a tide. There, she's young, a lie. My steadiness a strength, not their gift. I stood. The bungalow's quiet a balm. The lilac scent faint. My $2,800 a key, not their lock. Caleb's return looming. Lena's pregnancy a truth. Their loyalty a wound. My isolation a fog. Trembling in the Boise dawn. My hurt a reality. My strength a light. Not theirs to dim. My path a shadow. Mine to shape. Not theirs to claim. My heart a question. Unanswered. But stirring, not theirs to break. The Boise afternoon was heavy with April's damp chill, the air thick with the scent of rain-soaked cedar and fading lilacs, our craftsman bungalow dim, its windows streaked with drizzle. At 34, I, Esta, sat at the kitchen table, my chamomile tea untouched, my hands steady but cold, the wound of Caleb's affair with my sister Lena, her pregnancy text, I'm pregnant. From 3 days ago, a raw pulse, deepened by my parents siding with Lena. There, she's scared, needs us, a betrayal. Today, I'd face Caleb, then Lena, their truths a fire, my heart a ruin, my boundaries a spark, trembling in the Idaho gray as I began to pull away, my voice finding its edge. The kitchen was a battlefield. The shepherd's pie from 4 nights ago still in the fridge, the chamomile tin closed, its scent gone. My $2,800 savings a tether, my library assistant job a lifeline, my life. Our bungalow, our mortgage fractured. I was a planner. My days once spent shelving books, my nights cooking for Caleb, now a fog, his betrayal a blade, Lena's pregnancy a fact, my parents, you'll cope, a dismissal, my isolation a truth. Not their fault. I'm done being their anchor, my inner monologue hardened, anger a steady pulse. Caleb's lies a theft, Lena's role a wound, my worth a question, mine to reclaim, not their spark. Caleb came home at 4 p.m., his work boots heavy, his hazel eyes avoiding mine, his Esta, can we talk? Low, his flannel damp, my sit calm, my voice sharper, not soft, the table between us a chasm. The rains patter loud. What happened? I asked, my eyes fixed, his hands fidgeting, his it was a mistake weak, my with my sister, sharp, his it wasn't planned a dodge, my how long, steady, his a few months, a confession, my breath catching, his I love you. Esta desperate, my you broke us raw, my heart a storm, not their flame. He thinks words fix this, my inner voice seethed, heard a tide, his mistake a lie, Lena's pregnancy a truth, my marriage a canvas, now ash, my boundaries a line, not their gift. A flashback surfaced, raw and vivid. I was 29, in our backyard, Caleb's, you're my home, warm, Lena's, you're so lucky, bright, my we're good, genuine, Mom's, Lena's teaching now, softer, their laughter a bond, my trust a foundation, now rubble. I didn't see them, my inner monologue mourned, betrayal a stone, Caleb's late nights, Lena's visits, a pattern, my blindness a flaw, my strength a flicker, now growing. I need time, I said, my voice firm, his I'll wait shaky, my don't expect me to stay, final, his eyes wet, my heart steady, his I'm sorry a whisper, my silence a wall, my boundaries a shield, not his to cross. I drove to Lena's apartment, a mile away, the rain blurring the windshield, my $2,800 a key, not their lock, my library shift skipped, Sarah's take care a text, my isolation a choice, not their cage. Lena's studio smelled of incense, her yoga mats rolled, her face pale, tear-streaked small, her Esta, I didn't want this rushed my you're pregnant with my husband's child flat, her it was a mistake. Echoing Caleb, my you're my sister broken, her I'm so sorry choked, my why him, raw, her I was lonely feeble, my you broke me steady, her tears falling, my eyes dry, my heart a wound, not her spark. She expects forgiveness, my inner voice raged, anger a pulse, Lena's I'm scared a plea, my trust a ruin, my boundaries a truth, not her gift. A flashback hit, sharp and sore. I was 15 in our bedroom, Lena, 9, crying over a lost doll. My I'll find it soft mom's, Lena's so sensitive, warm, dad's you're tough, Esta gruff, their focus hers, my care shadow, my worth a question, now answered. I was always their shield, my inner heart ached, grief a tide, Lena's special a crown, my steadiness a burden, their favoritism a wound, my strength a light, now rising. I can't be here for you, I said, my voice clear, her pleas Esta desperate, my you chose this firm, her I need you a hook, my I need me final, her door closing, my step sure, my boundaries a line, not her bridge. I drove home, the rain easing, the bungalow's lights off, Caleb gone, my $2,800 a lifeline, my library job a tether, Lena's tears a memory, my parents, she needs us a lie, my isolation a ground, not a void. I'm not theirs anymore, my inner monologue affirmed, clarity a dawn, Caleb's I love you a ghost, Lena's I'm sorry a myth, their betrayal a scar, my worth a canvas, mine to paint, not their frame. I sat, the kitchen quiet, my tea cold, a library book, Jane Eyre, open, my I'm enough a whisper, my doubt, can I rebuild? A ripple, my strength a light, not their spark. The rain stopped, the lilac scent faint, my phone silent, no texts from mom, dad, Lena, my boundaries a choice, not a fight, Caleb's return a question, my marriage a fog, my family a shadow, my path a spark, trembling, in the Boise afternoon, my hurt a truth, my strength a flame, not theirs to dim, my future a canvas, mine to shape, not theirs to claim, my heart a question, stirring, not answered, but mine, not theirs to break. The Boise morning was crisp with May's tentative bloom, the air laced with the scent of fresh-cut grass and distant pine, our craftsman bungalow quiet, its cedar siding catching the dawn's soft light. At 34, I, Esta, sat at the kitchen table, a $5 notebook open, my pen tracing a list, resume updates, freelance leads, budget, my $2,600 savings, down from $2,800 after a lawyer's consult, a fragile thread. 3 weeks after confronting Caleb's affair with my sister Lena, her pregnancy a raw truth, and my parents siding with her. She's scared, needs us. I stood at a turning point, accepting the betrayal, my marriage a ruin, my family a shadow, my independence a spark, trembling, in the Idaho light, as a friend's voice helped me see my worth, my steps small but deliberate, my heart finding its own rhythm. The kitchen was mine alone, the chamomile tin untouched, the shepherd's pie long gone, a new mug, $3, thrift store, holding coffee, its warmth grounding, Caleb's absence a choice, his I'll stay at my brother's from last week a relief, our bungalow a space I'd reclaim, not abandon. I was a library assistant, my $15 hourly wage steady, my days shelving books, my nights no longer as shirts but my notebook, my lists a lifeline, Lena's I'm sorry a ghost, my parents you'll cope, a myth, their betrayal a scar, my worth a question, now mine to answer. I'm not their keeper, my inner monologue affirmed, clarity a steady pulse, Caleb's I love you a lie, Lena's pregnancy a truth, my family a tether, now cut, my strength a light, not their spark. The aftermath had been a fog. My confrontations, Caleb's, it was a mistake. Lena's, I was lonely. A wound. My parents' loyalty to Lena, a blade. My isolation, a ground. Not a cage. I'd started small. My resume updated. Library assistant, 3 years. Volunteer tutor, 1 year. My ad skills, a vow. My doubt, who'd want me? A ripple. My library coworker, Sarah's. You're a rock, a counter. Her coffee breaks a haven. My fear. Can I stand alone? A pulse. Her you already are a gift. Someone sees me. My inner voice glowed. Hope, a quiet tide. Lena's, I need you, a manipulation. My boundaries, a truth, not their flame. A flashback surfaced. Raw but fading. I was 25, in Mom's kitchen, my library job shared. Lena's, I'm teaching yoga, brighter. Mom's, she's fearless, warm. Dad's, you're steady. Esta, gruff, their focus hers. My reliability, a shadow. My worth, a question, now blooming. I let them define me. My inner heart ached. Regret, a pang. Their favoritism, a wound. My choice to stay, loyalty, love, a story, not a chain. My independence, a spark, now kindling. I'd bought the notebook. My $5 risk, a step. My lists, budget. $2,600, rent $800, freelance. Tutoring, editing, my plan, my I'll try, a mantra. My strength, a flicker, not a blaze. The turning point came with Sarah, my mentor in quiet moments, her library desk cluttered. Her you look lighter, gentle. My I'm trying, honest. Her you're more than their mess, firm. My I don't feel it, raw. Her you will, a gift. Her gray eyes, kind. Her own divorce, a story, not a sermon. There's a tutoring site, pays $20 an hour, she said, her pen circling a URL. My I'm not qualified, quick. Her you taught kids to read, steady. My maybe, a leap, my doubt. What if I fail? A storm. Her you won't, a bomb. My heart stirring, her belief, a tide, not their spark. I could do this. My inner resolve murmured. Growth, a dawn. Caleb's mistake, a scar. Lena's, I'm scared, a lie. My worth, a canvas, not their frame. I'd signed up, my tutoring profile live, one client, $40 for 2 hours, a spark. My $2,600 a key, not their lock. My budget tight, my I'll save, a vow. My loneliness, a shadow, not a cage. I journaled, my notebook's pages full. I'm not their anchor. I'm enough. My pen's sure. My I'm learning, a truth, my fear. What if I'm alone? A ripple, Sarah's you're enough, echoing. My independence, a light, not their gift. A flashback softened the edge. I was 31. In our bungalow, Caleb's, you're my rock, warm. Lena's, you're so settled, bright. Mom's, Lena's, thriving, louder. My I'm happy, small. Their focus, hers. My steadiness, unseen. My strength, a seed, now rooted. Mom called, her come see Lena. She's struggling, soft. My I can't, firm. Her you're being cold, a jab. My I'm protecting me, clear. Her think about family, a plea. My I am final. Her silence, a tell. My boundaries, a shield, not her bridge. They don't own me. My inner voice affirmed, anger fading. There, she needs us, a myth. My tutoring, a win. My journal, a mirror. My worth, a truth, not their nod. I spoke to Sarah. My I got a client, quiet. Her knew you would, warm. My it's small, shy. Her it's yours, firm. My smile, real. My network, Sarah, library patrons, a family, not their vault. I stood, the kitchen's light soft, my notebook closed, a freelance editing ad bookmarked, my $2,600 a lifeline, Caleb's absence a choice, Lena's pregnancy a fact, my parents' bias a wound, my path a canvas, evolving, not resolved. What could I build? My inner monologue mused, hope a soft bloom, their betrayal a scar. Mom's, you'll cope, a lie, my independence a flame. Not theirs to dim, my future a spark, mine to kindle, not theirs to claim. Trembling, in the Boise morning, my hurt a truth, my strength a light, my heart a question, clearer, not answered, but mine, not theirs to break. The Boise evening was soft with October's golden hush, the air laced with a scent of fallen leaves and distant wood smoke. My new studio apartment, a 400 square foot haven in a quiet downtown walk-up, aglow with a $10 thrift store lamp. At 34, I, Esta, stood at my kitchen counter, a mug of chamomile tea steaming, my $4,200 savings a steady anchor, 6 months after Caleb's affair with my sister Lena, her pregnancy a truth now distant, my parents siding with her. She's scared, needs us. A scar faded but not erased. My library assistant job, now paired with $500 monthly from tutoring and editing, was my rhythm, my life modest but mine, my piece of ground, trembling in the Idaho dusk as I forged a path rooted in my own strength. My apartment was small, its white walls warmed by a framed sparrow sketch. Mine, a quiet pride, a twin bed with a new $30 quilt, my books, Jane Eyre, Middlemarch, on a $15 shelf, the scent of roasted vegetables, my $8 recipe lingering. I was a library assistant, my $15 hourly wage steady, my tutoring 3 clients, $20 an hour, and editing local newsletters, $200 a month, the pulse, my nights no longer Caleb's shirts or Alina's shadow but journaling, cooking, walking Boise streets, my bungalow sold, its mortgage split, my $2,800 grown to $4,200, my independence a light, not their spark. I built this, my inner monologue glowed, peace a quiet tide, Caleb's I love you a ghost, Lena's I'm sorry a myth, my parents you'll cope a lie, their chaos a hum, my life a canvas, vibrant, not their frame. The past months were deliberate, my growth earned, not sudden. I'd moved in July, my $750 rent a stretch, my budget, $200 groceries, $100 utilities, tight, my I'll manage a vow, my doubt. Can I sustain this? A whisper, Sarah's you're a rock, a bomb. My library coworkers coffee breaks now dinners. Her, you're thriving warm. My I feel it honest. I joined a $20 writing group. My essays on loss, resilience, sharper. The facilitators, your voice is clear, kind. My thanks real. My loneliness a shadow, not a cage. My tutoring grew. A 4th client added. My $500 a month a key. My editing a spark, my portfolio, sketches, essays alive. My fear, what if I falter? A ripple, my strength of flame, not their gift. A flashback surfaced, soft but clear. I was 20, in Mom's yard. My library job new, Lena's, I'm traveling bright. Mom's, she's fearless, warm. Dad's, you're steady, gruff. Their focus hers, my reliability a footnote. My worth a question, now answered. I was never less, my inner heart affirmed, closure a steady dawn, their favoritism a scar, my rediscovery, writing, teaching, walking, a truth, not their nod. Lena's baby, born in August, was a fact, not my burden. Mom's texts, meet your niece. Unreplied, Dad's, we miss you brief, my I'm okay firm, their world a shadow, my boundaries a shield, not a sword. I'd reconnected with Rachel, a college friend, at the library. Her, Esta, you're glowing, kind, my I'm different, honest. Her, I see it, warm, our weekly walks, Boise River, autumn leaves, a ritual. Her teaching job a mirror to my tutoring. Mine, I'm content, true. Her, you deserve it, a gift. My network, Sarah, Rachel, clients, a family, not their vault. The library's part-time coordinator, offer last week, $18 an hour, was a spark. My I'll consider it steady. My $4,200 a lifeline. My routine, work, write, cook, a pulse. My piece of ground, not their stage. I'm enough. My inner resolve hardened, pride a quiet bloom. Caleb's mistake a memory. Lena's I need you a lie. My worth a truth, not their gaze. My parents heard of my growth indirectly, through Rachel, who'd met Mom at a market. Her, Esta's tutoring moved out shared. Mom's really? Faint. Dad's, she's fine, gruff. Lena's silence a tell, their chaos. Toby's baby, family dinners untouched. My life, no longer their script. They know, my inner voice mused, peace a steady pulse. Their betrayal a scar. Mom's, she needs us, a myth. My independence a light, not their spark. I'd hosted Sarah, my roasted vegetables served. Her, this is home, warm. My it's mine, Real. Her you've earned it firm, my smile wide, my heart full, my growth a truth, not their nod. The moment of peace came quietly, not in a grand act, but at my window, the Boise River a silver thread below, a $12 candle, lavender, my splurge lit, my journal open, a new entry. I am whole, not their pieces. I stood, my sketchbook closed, a sparrow sketch framed, my tea warm, Sarah's you're thriving echoing, Rachel's you deserve it a mantra, my $4,200 a win, my life a choice, not their stage. What makes us free? My inner monologue mused, a question for me, for anyone, their betrayal a wound, my growth a truth, my peace a ground I'd claimed, not borrowed. I walked to the riverbank, the dusk deepening, a pebble in hand, smooth, gray, from our old bungalow's yard. My gesture simple, a toss into the current. I am my own root, growing where I choose. A whisper, not to them, but to me. My voice calm, powerful. The waters flow steady, my hurt a scar, my strength a light, trembling, in the Boise evening, my pride a quiet power. Esta's, not theirs, but mine, always.